How's it going, guys? My name is Splattercat, and welcome back to Prison Architect and what's going to be our final episode. I have decided to break off the series. It's been going on for a while, but it's just become a lot of work wrestling with all the bugs, and so, as a bonus for this, our final episode, what we're going to do is we're going to burn this mother down. So we're going to let everything go crazy. I've got everybody on lockdown right now, an absolute lockdown in effect. I don't really know the most efficient way to make the whole place explode into violence and fire, but I think it can happen. It seems like that would be the worst case scenario for your prison, is that instead of fighting each other nude in the showers, they'll just start setting things on fire. So let's see what we can do to make this situation worse. Now this guy has a turlet, but he really wants food. I'm sure that if we get rid of some of the guards, this will probably go a lot better. So let's see what we can do. I hear a guard doing his little doobalip thing. Oh, they're flooding the tier. They're flooding the tier. Yeah, we've definitely got to fire some guards. Let's can some guards. We'll see what happens. Oops, I gotta close the menu. We'll can these guys mid-ass whooping. You can't beat a prisoner. You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired for abusing prisoners.
Who else do we have? Oh, we have more guards over here. You're fired. You, sir, are fired. There we are. You are fired. You are sacked. Go home. Collect your things. You are all sacked. Let's watch this thing burn down. We need to accelerate this process. Maybe if we turn out the power. Can we turn off? Let's do that. We'll switch off the power and we'll see what happens. Oh, and there it goes. Although it's almost morning. Maybe, never mind. It needs to be light so that I can watch the whole thing burn down. Well, we can watch the whole thing burn down. Got some guards up here who look kind of oh, I hear fights. Who's fighting? What's going wrong over here? The truck is still damaged. I've noticed there's someone underneath it. There was blood sitting around for a little while. We'll sack these guys. There we are. How many guards do we have left? We have 8 guards left. I don't even see them anywhere. This is like Where's Waldo with guards. Guards, where are you? Where are you, guards? These guys are busy fist fighting a iron gate, which doesn't seem like you would get much progress done, but they're flooding the tier. They actually do this in prison. My mom said it was disgusting when they would do this. They like, clog the toilets up with all kinds of just shit and refuse, and then they flood the entire tier. I never told you guys what gassing was, so that'll be a nice treat. So getting gassed, let's say you're a prison guard and you work on a tier, and getting gassed is where the prisoners fill the toilet with like pee and like shit, and then they like break up light bulbs and throw it in the water and they just mash it up, and then they put it like in a cup, and once the glass is like powdered, when like a guard or like a visitor or somebody walks past the cell, they throw it in the person's face, and it's just a mess. And it looks like there's like a prison break going on. We actually have some escapism occurring. This guy, still up and running. This guy just chasing him like a cartoon character. You'll never take me alive, copper. You'll never take me alive, see? Oh, he took him alive. It was a short-lived escape attempt. And it looks like they have detained everyone. Damn it, my guards are too good at their jobs. I'm too good at hiring efficient guards, so we're going to keep firing you guys. I don't know what happens to these guys. Can we release him? That's what I'll do. I'll schedule him from search, and that'll bait all the guards out. We're switching sides. The administration has decided to aid the prisoners in their attack against the government. There's one. Fire him! Fire him! I am actually pretty interested in seeing what's going to happen when we do this. I really want to see. I've never seen anything catch fire so far because I typically tend to fill my prisons up pretty quickly. I actually don't fail very often at this game, which is surprising because I seem to fail at most games pretty rapidly. But Prison Architect, for whatever reason, I mean, I guess it's because you can exploit so many systems. Oh, last guard fired. Is that the last one? No, we have 1 guard left. I counted wrong. Once again, not so good at counting. He's probably up in here somewhere. I don't like how everything takes a gray tint when we've got a lockdown going. I wish I could fire that. I fire you, gray lighting. So, nothing else horrible is happening just yet. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for horrible things to happen. This one poor guard, he's like, oh my god, please fire me.
You're fired.
So now he's fired as well, and let's see what happens. So they're flooding the tier. The workmen are attempting to fix everything. Damn it, workmen. You're sabotaging my plan. My plan to sabotage You're sabotaging my sabotage. If you divide sabotage by sabotage, do you get 1? Or is that kind of like a... Oh, are they destroying the truck again? I want to see if the truck explodes, if they fuck with the truck too much. Like if they beat the truck up, I want to see if it goes and just blows up, or if it just like disappears. It'll be kind of anticlimactic if that happens, but... So, bad things should start happening. I've got time accelerated. I wish we could go quicker. So maybe what we'll do is let's fire the rest of our staff here, and then we'll unlock all the gates, and we'll just watch everything go haywire. There we go. No more cooks. You're fired. No more workmen. We don't do any work. We don't do work around here. We prefer kind of a laid-back atmosphere here at this prison. There we are. It's actually kind of weird playing in reverse like this. Playing the game in reverse where you're actually trying to tear it down is much, much different than trying to build it up. It's got kind of a different mental kind of goal to it. That might actually be an interesting thing to start up. Like, you've got like a guy who spends all of his time building up a prison, and then you've got to sabotage it as best as possible without like firing like a certain amount of guards. That might be fun. Post a couple of those up on the forums. So hopefully something goes wrong very soon. I mean, a lot of our population seems to be unconscious or generally damaged. I wish that we could uncuff people. Is that an everyone door now? Let's see if we can let everybody escape. Escape? Escape. Well, this process appears to be going very slowly. So I guess I'll end the lockdown. And then what we'll do is we'll lock the doors. We're going to lock the doors to all of the food places. There we go, all the canteens. So ain't nobody eating up in here. It's about to get real up in Splattermax Death Security Prison. It is literally death security for the first time. These guys were all digging around for their little Hershey bars and things they've been stockpiling. Beck Slatter. Oh, that guy's been there for a while. We've had him for days now. What else is going on here? I wish that they would burn this place down. Off with the power. Now that it's light enough to see outside, we'll turn off the power. And we'll see if that makes them upset. Simon Bolton. Michael Bolton's less... Oh, never mind. We're not going there. Michael Bolton's less known criminal brother. Or cousin, maybe? I don't know. It seems like when people like write off a member of their family, it's always like their cousin. They're like, he's my retarded cousin. It was pinned on the cousin. And so everything is disabled now. This prisoner is stuck in here. Just handcuffed in a pile of crates. And burn down the prison, guys. Come on, burn down the prison. Let's do it. Everyone on this cart is handcuffed right now. Everyone there is handcuffed. When are things going to go wrong? Like, it's actually pretty difficult to burn this mother down. Weird. It's strange how efficiently this place runs. Okay, here we go. This is where the throwdown's going to be right here. This is going to be chaos. It's going to be fight night. Unless they all just get stuck on the door. Which, you know, wouldn't surprise me. That seems to be the general theme of the game, is getting stuck and doing strange things. It's a fun game. It just needs a little bit more flesh on its bones before I can really throw myself into the process. I thought they were fighting nude in the canteen for a second. I was like, alright, that's a bit of a change. Swapping from fighting in the showers. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta, when you gotta fight nude, you gotta fight nude. And sometimes you gotta swap out the scenery. Otherwise, the fighting nude gets boring. What else is going on here? Well, I was hoping they would set things on fire by now, but they don't... Huh. Maybe even the fire setting is bugged. I don't know. They seem pretty upset. Taking a look at our needs here, our general needs appear to be quite explosive, so... One would suspect that things would kick off fairly rapidly. Also, we still need coffee. We really haven't checked out our list of things to do yet. Our laundry list of things to do has been left woefully underdone. Come on, guys, do stuff. Do things. Stuff and things and stuff. Cause trouble. I order you. I know I used to beat you for it before, and this is not a trick. Just cause trouble. Cause trouble. Well, damn. I don't know how long I would have to let this run before somebody, like, burns the whole place down. What is that? Is that what they're dreaming about? Prison breaks? Like, why is that blinking? Oh, is it because the door isn't closed? I don't... Weird. What is this blinkiness that's occurring? Like I said, usually things go better with my prisons, so like... When I'm trying to destroy them, I'm seeing all these new features that I've never noticed before. I have no idea what's this like blinking thing is. Like a lamppost or something. He's dreaming of lampposts. It's a strange dream. But then again, most dreams are pretty strange, so we haven't had an eruption of violence just yet. This guy desperately needs to go poo. How did they get the toilet to flush without water? Maybe that was the one flush. Like, they always turn the water off at my apartment complex. They do this all the time. And they're always like, you have one flush. And it's like the flush of your life. Like, you really have to stockpile. Sometimes they put the water out for like 13, 15 hours. And you're like, oh my god, I have to go so bad, but I only get one flush. I only get one flush. That one fateful flush. Are we gonna fight and kill each other yet? Come on, guys. There we go. It's kicking off. My money's on this guy. He's got a mustache. Come on, Codwaller. Beat each other to Codwaller's gonna take it. I think he's gonna win. I think Codwaller's gonna win. Oh, and our sound died out on us again. Alright, so now we're back with 100% more sound, and Codwaller appears to have vanished. So the guy, does it rename them every time you open and close the game? That would be, it's weird that I didn't notice that. And so now this fool's just laying on the ground getting beat on. Sucks to be him. It's a bad, bad day to be you. And so they all seem to be in a bad mood now. Hopefully they'll start burning things down. After our loss of sound, that's what it was. The loss of sound is what tore it. They were fine with living in squalor and pooping in non-watered toilets, but the moment you take away sound, they just can't do it anymore. They just can't live with it anymore. And I wish I could speed the game. There we go. We'll speed the game up further. This gentleman appears to be stuck in a wall. This guy just ran through, just, oh god! This guy's bleeding to death. Oh, they're trying to escape. They're breaking the gate down. Beckwith. With his bare fists. It's gonna take some time. If I had to break down a gate with my fists, that might be rough. If you left me to my own devices. And so things appear to be kicking off now. These guys have kind of banded together into a gang. Oh, did they make it? Oh, they can break the doors open partially and then sneak through. Interesting. I didn't even know they could do that. So these guys are dedicated. They're on their way out. They're kind of the Fox River 5. Well, the Fox River 8 is what it was called in Prison Break. But the Fox... Well, there's a couple guys. The Fox River 6? That doesn't have alliteration. I don't like it quite as much. I wonder how long it's going to take them to break through here. This can't be the most entertaining of viewing. I was really hoping they would set things on fire and then all just kind of burn to death and handle the problem themselves. I was hoping this whole thing would just resolve itself without me having to call the governor, but I guess I'm going to have to talk to the governor. He's kind of a jerk. Never liked that guy much. They're almost... Is that a prisoner? No, this guy's done. He knows. He's finished. He's like, nope, forget this. I'm out. I see where this is going. To hell with this. That's funny. Alright, we'll turn the power back on. Just so we can see the mayhem unfolding. Has anybody escaped yet? No? These guys are just angrily punching fences. It looks like once the no, never mind. I think it's just once their AI notices that they can get the hell out of here. Escaping. Oh, they made it. There goes our first guys. What happens when somebody escapes? I've never had anyone escape, ever. So we'll see what happens when somebody escapes, too. And they're done. They didn't even burn the place down. Well, that was disappointing. I mean, they are flooding most of the prison, which might make burning it down a little difficult. What's going on right here? I wonder what happens if there's escapes. Am I going to get, like, a nasty letter? I never read the CEO's letter. That's why I'm failing so miserably. His wise words. These guys have given up. Oh, they're napping. They need a nap before they can escape efficiently. Oh my god. I really wish they would burn this place down. That was... Of all the things I was looking forward to, was setting this place on fire. Maybe that just means they're just, like, dreaming of prison breaks. I don't know. These toilets have got to be getting kind of full at this moment. They're looking kind of ratty. They're looking like those toilets like in California when you drive down the I-5. They have these random... The I-5 is like a south-running highway for those of you not from here. But the I-5 runs south from like Northern California to LA and all the way down, whatever. And when you're on the highway, they have these little government-sponsored rest stops. And like nobody looks after them at all. And they're just always unlocked. And they're just always annihilated. Like going in there, it always looks like a crime scene. Looks like somebody was murdered with just a bag full of feces. It's usually everywhere. Like, you might as well just poop outside, like in the grass or something. Just go behind a tree, because honestly, the toilets are worse. Now, these guys appear to be at a stalemate. They can't decide if they want to fight each other or not. We are making a lot of money, though. On the bright side, always look on the bright side of life. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So we are getting paid quite well for how big of a failure we're being right now. He's moving garbage to garbage, but the garbage truck has apparently given up on moving. It's never going to move ever again, which is actually one of the reasons I had to cut off the LP. This garbage truck right here, so don't blame me. Scream at this garbage truck. Say, "Damn you, garbage truck! Damn you and your shenanigans!" And so I wanted them to burn the whole facility down, but it looks like they're pretty much content with escaping, getting stuck in walls, and flooding everything. This guy's content with bleeding. I mean, it's a good thing to be content with. So, that being said, this is going to be our final episode. That was a little anticlimactic. I was hoping things would catch on fire. How disappointing. I wish I had dynamite or something. Oh, this guy's got a knife and he's on a mission. He's stabbing the gate. That knife is doing a lot of damage to the gate. What kind of knife is that? Good God. It's my limited edition Bear Grylls knife. Dear God. Plus 10 damage to jail gates. He's done. He's leaving. And he has an easy way out. I guess nothing bad happens when people escape. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention up here. Maybe there was like a loss in cash or something from the escape, but I didn't notice. And they're on their way out. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for following me in this series. It is over, and it will be replaced in the near future with a new series, which as of yet has not been decided. I have so many games lined up, and I'm looking forward to playing all of them, but there's only so many hours in the day. So I've got to pick carefully. What is this guy doing on his bed? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Looks like he's getting his gurk on. Oh, nope, he's done. He finished. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time in the next series. Thank you for following this one, and I'll see you next time. Take care out there.